should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
See if you can get this one to drop. Big birdie putt. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy, featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line.
Well, Frank, now at the 5th hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
Yeah, the longest par 4, obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark. 2 bunkers down the right have been changed to 1, but it's in the perfect position now. Of course, that new tee added to add a little bit of length to this hole. The green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Cheers.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time that one gets him in the top 10.
Ready to tee off now at the 6th. This is a dogleg left.
And another hole that's been stiffened by bunkers on both the left and the right side, really giving you the decision on what club to hit. Should you be bold or should you be smart?
Cheers away, sir.
Caught that one flush, Frank. That was beautiful.
What was the movie again? Dead, solid, perfect.
Chance to get it close here. Frank, through the years, we have seen countless what we would call good ball strikers, great swingers of the golf club, but there is something else that separates those kinds of players with the truly great achievers in the sport. What is it?
Great achievers have more than one plan. I think most players, it's always good if they're playing their golf. But what do you do if your driving is off or if your iron play is off? Do you have a plan B? Great players not only have a plan B, they have a plan C as well. And that's the difference. So when you set foot on the first tee, you've also got to be aware of, what if my driver doesn't go as well as I would like to, or my iron play isn't as sharp? Can I still compete?
So they can turn 74 into a 71.
That's right. And at the end of a 4-day tournament, the 71 doesn't look so bad, even if somebody shot 65 that day. Remember, as you know, and both of us know now, when you look at 4 days, someone always plays average for a day, but they don't play bad.
Golf tournaments aren't 100-yard sprints, they're marathons.
I've been working on my warlock, and I've got armor equipped for him now. That
This one looks right on point. And it generates some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
His grenade recharges every 20.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
So crazy.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
This putt for par. That's a solid par. Still in it, Frank. Frank, the par 4 8th. This is a good hole.
It is a dog leg to the left, forces the player to go out the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which is over 470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. You're really going to have to fly at least 20 yards or so into that green, otherwise that ball is going to run towards the front.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. These putts keep the round together. Methodically starting to climb the leaderboard now. 4 under par for the tournament with yet another birdie. That's the end of round 1, and we saw a lot of good golf out there today, Frank.
And it was a bonus to anyone that got off to a good start today.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents Practice Round coverage. Welcome to the Stadium Course, TPC Scottsdale in Arizona. It's a masterful blend of challenge and playability designed by the team of Tom Weisskopf and Jay Moorish. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo for EA Sports.
The changes, Rich, they made in 2014 have just added a luster to this great venue that hosts the PGA Tour event each and every year. And it's a great test for any level of play.
Good tee shot right in the short grass. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Frank, this is a good position to be in for a player. Making birdies, making some moves.
We're starting to get the momentum, too, for the finish.
Par 3 12 may not be as famous as the par 3 16th, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of the screen. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. Well, a good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12.
Is that Metal Gear? Okay. I recognize that sound from somewhere. Cheers.
Frank, one of the great moments in tournament history here in Scottsdale, you go back to 1996, the sudden death playoff between Phil Mickelson and Justin Leonard. Mickelson has always been the hero out here because he went to Arizona State.
Yeah, and it still runs through his veins, Rich. There was such an important win for him because to do it in front of people that he considered his home crowd was huge. And then also to do it in a playoff where, obviously it's win or lose. So for Mickelson, 1996 and TPC Scottsdale, certainly ring home. Surely not.
That is classy.
They had a chance of going in.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round.
What?
Well, good birdie right there, Frank.
Oh, time to get another cup of coffee. Things are heating up.
Par 5 13th, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough, but also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is. Water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left, too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you... He's gone for a little extra.
Wow. John Daly, take a back seat, big fella. How about that drive?
Is it stopped yet?
It's still going.
Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing.
Second shot.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Locked in on the read and the speed. Wow, and with that eagle, Frank, now only 2 shots back.
All of a sudden put the name back into the mix just when we thought it might be too late.
Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And, of course, that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left. Well, a hard hole after that tee shot has now become an easy hole.
It's the great equalizer. When you can drive the golf ball, Frank, just like that, boy, it opens up so many avenues, and he'll have plenty to choose from here. Looks good. Chance to make a birdie. On the green in regulation. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today.
One more birdie, and now tied for the lead. Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament. EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents... Simply put, there is nothing like it in the game of golf. It is by far the biggest spectator event in the sport. We're at TPC Scottsdale in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. And Frank, what can you tell us about this golf course?
Well, everybody wants to know about 16, the famed par 3 here, surrounded by those skyboxes. Once again, that'll be a topic of the day. But really, this is a regular site for the PGA Tour. So those of you that were familiar with the golf course, it's now changed. 2014, the designers Morris and Weiskopf did a massive renovation.
Well over 100,000 fans every day, better than 500,000 for the week. It's a giant party mixed in with a heck of a tournament. So coming off the birdie on the previous hole, a chance now for yet another one.
And momentum all in his favor. Well, birdies are hard to come by in this situation. So tight.
Keeps him right in the thick of it. Frank, this is a demanding driving hole, the par 4 fifth.
Another hole that bends gently to the left. There used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. It's now 1, and it's in the perfect position to make you think about your tee shot. Really, you have to be left. The new tees added a little bit of yardage to it. The green still looks the same as what it once was. Tilt slightly from left to right. But you can see why a draw is the preferred shot at TPC Scottsdale. I tell you, there's long and long. And that, with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Trying to make yet another birdie. He's in the hole for a birdie. Par 4 6th, and Frank, a couple of options here.
Yeah, a hole that bends to the left. A draw is the preferred shot off the tee. The longer hitters will have a big advantage. They'll be able to get it down there and just have a pitch or a short wedge into this. If you're not, that long, then you're going to have to lay it back short of those bunkers. That's going to leave a lengthy second shot.
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil.
That's an absolute beauty.
Setting up for an approach shot here. Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Okay, no problem with that one. Frank, where's the difficulty here on the 7th hole, the par 3 of more than 200 yards?
Well, Rich, front hole locations are always probably the toughest here because that's the narrowest part of the green. Bunkering really hasn't changed, and the green still does widen up, but the hole tends to play slightly uphill.
Appears to be tracking well. We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. This is a good hole, Frank, the par 4 8th.
Yet another dogleg left, Rich, on the front side. And it's a sharper dogleg now because they've put in 2 bunkers down the left side. It used to be a bailout area for the players in the past. You can't do that anymore. And I doubt anybody can fly it over that left one. It's nearly 330 yards to carry that in the air. Those 2 bunkers have forced the players to go over the right, making that second shot a little bit longer now.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there, and right down Peachtree. Second shot, good look at the green. This is a good looking shot. Good, clean contact, and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Oh, hello there. Really nice putt. And that wraps up the 3rd round. Just one more to go before we crown our champion.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm looking at my crystal ball, Rich, but that champion that we see tomorrow might be the one just sitting at the leaderboard on top of it right now.
Cheers.
EA Sports is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage. Set in the Sonoran Desert and surrounded by the majestic McDowell Mountains, we're at the stadium course at TPC Scottsdale in Arizona. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo, set to bring you all the action for today's event. Frank, when you think about the TPC Scottsdale, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The golf course has been radically changed in 2014, but it still hasn't lost its luster. Really, it's just been updated like the game itself for these young, strong players of the modern era.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
I'm saying I'm probably going to stop at the tower, that I'm going to crash. Hell, man, I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be later tomorrow night. When I'm back on here again. Oh yeah, though, dude. I'll talk to you later.
Frank, the beauty of golf, we're not playing inside a dome with no wind.
Good score, so just adjust your own mental par.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
Great start. Well, he goes after it like he is here. Ball just took off the face.
This one's sweet, Frank.
Super. Huge with a capital H.
Moved it a long ways. And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Frank, I think what sets golf apart from other sports is that the fan can get so close to the great athlete as the round is being played.
Yeah, well, that's why the sport itself, and we consider it more intimate for that reason. You know, most golf spectators play the game, whereas other sports, you don't see NFL players sitting in the grandstand. You see spectators, but most golf fans are golfers.
Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Has it for another birdie. 2 holes, 2 birdies. Now the third hole, it's a par 5, and how does this one set up, Frank?
It's a nice yardage around that 550, 560 yard mark. So a good drive, you can certainly reach the par 5 and 2. Got to flash it across a little bit of a desert there. This green has been completely changed in 2014, and the addition of 1 bunker to that right side used to be 2.
That one came right off the meat of the bat. He really laid into that.
More than got a piece of that.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Just a couple of feet. No problems early, looks good.
It does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today.
This is going to be a tough day on the links. I mean, even the seagulls are walking to work. And this is looking really good. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Par yesterday. Now for birdie.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, Frank, now at the 5th hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
Yeah, the longest par 4, obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark. 2 bunkers down the right have been changed to 1, but it's in the perfect position now. Of course, that new tee added to add a little bit of length to the result. Green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be.
They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Birdie try up next. It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. I knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect. Right down the middle of the fairway. Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
For birdie. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Settles in over the putt. Get in. Yes, good putt. Excellent looking shot here. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. What a shot. Perfectly placed right next to the hole. Birdie try again here today. He's in the hole for a birdie. Great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Chance to get it close here. This has really been a good bounce back round. Slow at the start, now they're picking up some speed. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
He has this for birdie. Good putt. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Great shot coming out of that bunker right there.
Showing some skills today.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Not a problem from there, right in the middle. That ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there. Beautiful rhythmic swing right there, and right down Peachtree. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. This is a good-looking shot. Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. This one measures out to 15 feet. Can't wait to write those on the card. One below par. Chalk it up. It's a birdie. Well, this could be good. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
They par yesterday. This one for birdie. Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here. Second shot.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to save it for the rest of the round.
Has it. Good putt right there.
That's an absolute beauty.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Now this for birdie. Came away with par in the previous round. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
He's going for a little extra. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Good tee shot, right in the short grass.
Well, with a good shot here, Rich. This eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Yes, this putt for eagle. And he's made it for eagle. Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Getting set now over the putt. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all. That is burning through the atmosphere. Look at that thing. It's got a tail off.
That's like a rocket ship. That one was launched by NASA. I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in one.
Great, too.
Beautiful.
Can a ball explode?
That is big. I mean, really big. Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design.